Alright, so A Knock at the Cabin is M. Night Shyamalan's latest movie, and it tells the story of a young girl and her two dads on vacation when four armed strangers appear and ask them,
Will you make a
in order
choice?
to. This right here is A Knock at the Cabin's review. Let's talk about it. So M. Night Shyamalan is back doing M. Night Shyamalan things. The last movie he came out with was Old, I believe. At least that's the last one that I've seen. And for the most part, I actually enjoyed that movie. I thought it was an interesting premise that worked in my opinion. M. Night Shyamalan is one of those people where every film is either hit or fucking miss. Then here we are dealing with his latest project, A Knock at the Cabin. Now, for me, this movie was interesting because the plot was just so simple. For anyone who's seen the trailer, it's about the family who must sacrifice one of their own to prevent the apocalypse. I mean, that's it, that's all. It's a very simple plot, and it worked, in my opinion. I enjoy seeing the characters wrestle with the fact that maybe these people are batshit crazy, but maybe, just maybe, they are telling the truth. I thought that was interesting. I enjoyed seeing that dilemma. To me, that's when this movie was at the height of its enjoyment. I was engaged, I was intrigued, I was invested to see more. I wanted to see who this family would choose to sacrifice, if anybody, and what would happen if they didn't. Yeah, we got little glimpses here and there, which I was fine with. Reminded me of Mother, not because the two movies were anything alike, but because of the questions that it sparked. Of course, I'm not going to talk about that too much right now. I mean, this is not a spoiler talk review, but moving on. What I disliked about this movie was many of the questions that I found myself asking was answered by the end of the film, and it was answered by the characters in the film, like they just didn't trust us as the audience to figure it out. And I mean, I think that takes away from the conversations that could last years down the line. I mean, not too long ago, me and a friend of mine actually was still having a conversation about Mother and about what that movie could have meant, or and that's part of the reason why I enjoy that film so much. And I know it got like mixed reviews. Some people hated it, some people loved it. For me, I'm one of those ones who I loved it. I love a movie that makes me think and that can spark a conversation. This had that, at least a little bit, and then they just took it away. I thought A Knock at the Cabin was a good time. It was a pretty fun movie. Each of the cast gave good performances. But if I had to say one person was to stand out, it would definitely be Batista. I am seriously impressed with the range of roles he is willing to take. I mean, I've seen him play badass warriors to teachers to prophets, and I think that's something I just gotta admire. Overall, I like A Knock at the Cabin. It was a cool movie. You know, it wasn't nothing special. Wasn't Shyamalan's best work, but it definitely wasn't his worst. And if I had to rate it, I'd give it 3 out of 5 stars. If you're into these type of films, I think it might be something you should check out, something you might enjoy. All right, that is my review for A Knock at the Cabin. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And if you've seen Knock at the Cabin, let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Or better yet, let me know what your favorite M. Night Shyamalan film is. As always, I thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out.